Hello everyone, in this video, I will be showcasing my favorite Wanderer build. Wanderer can be built in many ways, as a full support, a crowd control, a DPS, or a hybrid. What's your preferred Wanderer build? Please comment down below. As for me, since I'm only F2P player, I prefer the crowd control build. I will be sharing with you how I build my crowd control Wanderer now. My DP is only at around 670,000, pretty much a DP just right for all the plebeians playing this nut-cracking game. First, the stats. Nothing genius in here, just the good old Dex int Vit. Now for the skill tree of my favorite crowd control Wanderer. Just use all your 40 points of skill points so you can proceed to the second job. Get all the solo performance skills in here, because why not? Gypsy's Kiss, Hip Shaker, Slow Grace. Don't waste a point on Lady Luck. No one using critical type in today's meta. Well, except some GX, but they are rare. Get this throw arrow at level 5. This is next to useless, but this is a prerequisite skill. Get Amp and Encore to boost your solo performance skills. Get this singing voice. You can be a buffer sometimes, when Priest is not around. No point in getting this one. You are not to deal damage. Get this Resurrection, so at least you can resist some sleeping teammates. Battle theme for some buffs. Dance Mastery. This minus global CD looks good. Puppet Dance and Loki's Lament, so you control both friends and foe. Just use Puppet Dance, then Loki's Lament. Everyone nearby could not use any skill. It would be a normal attack slugfest. Arrow Vulcan. This is a priority skill to get. You can use this skill to inflict status on your enemy. Level 1 is good enough. Now for the third job, get Lesson to unlock more skills. Moonlight Serenade for more HP and more move speed. Valley of Death so you can have control immunity and some peppy attack buff. Sound of Siren, very good crowd control skill, it makes you attractive. Joyful Notes so you can recover if you are CC'd. Curtain Call to dash anywhere you want. Harmonic Riff so you can unlock more skills. Metallic Sound, this will help you recover perfect pitch faster. Impulse Domain, you need to cast this skill on the ground. Enemies that step on it takes damage and can be inflicted with whatever debuff you have stored for him. Dominion Impulse, for more slow. Severe Rainstorm, just level 1 for these offensive skills is enough. You only need to hit enemies so you can inflict stuff on them. Let your teammates do the killing. Now for the equipment and cards, I will just show the important things to get. The rest you can use anything that takes your fancy. You need to use this bewitching weapon to inflict bewitch on enemies. Equip this Savage Babe card and Dark Priest card so you can have more sources of stuff that annoys people. Injustice card for more chances to stun. You may choose to equip this runestone as your accessory of choice for more tankiness. Now let me show you how I play this Wanderer. If you are not familiar with the skill bar here, let me show you how this works. You can put 6 kinds of support skill in here, so all of them will occupy only one slot in your controls. I'm putting UHV, Friggs, Serenade, and VOD. Now those for skills I put in the skill bar are in here, occupying only one slot. I can just spam them at my convenience. You may ask, why not just put those skills in auto? Well, we need to manually cast those skills every 10 seconds to benefits from this. If on auto, they will only be casted for after 60 seconds after the current buff expires. Let's look at this Vulcan arrow. This is one of the skills that we will be using to inflict status on the enemy. This is a multi-hit attack, meaning it has more chances to inflict status such as stun and bewitch. Vulcan arrow have default cooldown of 3 seconds, but you can equip Smeldon to reduce its cooldown. Voice of Siren, pretty much straightforward. Just click this skill and enemies will come towards you. It's like a provoke but usable against players. Impulse Domain is excellent at triggering card effects such as Injustice card and Savage Babe, since it ticks twice every second and you can plant 3 Impulse Domain at a time. Severe Rainstorm is an AoE skill that can hit 5 to 8 times multiple enemies. Each hit have a chance to inflict enemies with status effects. It has a cooldown of 6 seconds, so you cannot spam it like Arrow Vulcan, but its advantage is that it has a wide AoE that could hit multiple enemies. Each active impulse domains increases the number of hits that Severe Rainstorm could make, so make sure to have 3 impulse domain active while on battle. The reason why I have this Dominion Impulse is that I could put it in auto, and every time I cast Impulse Domain, the Dominion Impulse will automatically trigger if it's not on cooldown, slowing enemies by 40%. In this case, I am inflicting Bewitch, Stun and Slow on enemies by just simply casting the Impulse Domain manually. Speaking of slow, Wanderers have this skill called Slow Grace that can inflict a minus 30% movement speed on nearby enemies. I will put it in auto so you can see what it can do. With the boost from Encore, I can activate 2 Slow Grace at a time, slowing enemies' move speed by a total of 60%. Now I will put both Dominion Impulse and Slow Grace on auto so I can slow the enemy's move speed by 60% to 100%. See this? People will hate you because of this. Since I already show you the core skills of a crowd control wanderer, let's combine everything and see what we can do to other people with all this. See, I'm just putting in auto the core skills so I will not overuse my fingers in pressing and clicking things. We all should advocate for quality of life in ROO. Casting Impulse Domain and Severe Rainstorm should be made manually though, because AI is dumb sometimes. In battle, we should be like this, spamming impulse domain, severe rainstorm and Vulcan arrows on anything that we hate. And click voice of siren from time to time if you really want to provoke people. And now the obligatory dimensional drill video featuring plebeians in gold rank. Lol. I have put important skills in auto here, just like in our practice. So we just simply auto this easy. Yep, a typical below 700,000 DP matchup. What the? They scored first blood immediately. How? But no worries, we will be trapping them with Oblivion and all the sticky stuff that we can throw at their faces. I'm just scattering this vibrators on the field, makes them fear for what it can do to them. Looks like having 2 or 3 DPS on the party is the ideal here. Disrupt and nuke the enemies. See, he go away willingly because of the intimidation that the Wanderer brings on the table. Now we have snowballed. This is a sure win for us. Easy playstyle for a crowd control Wanderer. Just impulse domain and severe rainstorm the battlefield and inflict negative status on enemies. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe.